Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week of September 4th to the 10th, 2023. First card out for you is relationship. Okay, all right. And we see the message, I call in the infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. Make it now fully belong to the divine. Let it unfold in the perfect way for each of us. I needn't fear letting go of control. My needs are always abundantly met. So this week is very, very important for the relationships in your life and allowing them to unfold perfectly for you. So let's get some more info. We have there's something better coming out. So I do feel that you feel there could be someone or something in your life where it's like, you know what, I could do better than this. I could be better. And I'm actually seeing this in many different areas of your life where you're having this thought process, like in your work and goals, for example. You're like, you know what, I could get a lot more done. I could be better at this. I don't need to corrupt myself with this limited belief that I can't control things. For example, if you have a goal to reduce your added sugar intake and you keep like binge eating like sugary snacks, this is you saying, I can do better than this. And it's really not that hard. And if it is hard, I can do hard things. I know that I could do better. I know I could be better. Same thing could be in love and relationships. Like you could be saying, I deserve better here. Or even you could be saying this to someone else, you deserve better than what I can offer you right now, because you may be in a place in your life where you have a lot going on. You have a lot of friends, you have a lot of goals, ambitions, things that you're working on, and you may not have the time or space to give someone the relationship that they deserve. So I am definitely seeing some shifts taking place all across the board in your life when it comes to the theme of what you deserve and what others deserve. Okay, we also see crystal clear intentions. So you know what, I feel for many of you, you're getting very clear about what you want, what you need, and you're actually speaking that. There may be conversations this week surrounding where things are going with certain loved ones, or even with yourself, like getting clear about what you want to manifest in your life, what you want that to look like, and being very, very specific and communicating that to anyone who you need to communicate that to. It says, Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So I definitely see this week working harder and getting more done in terms of what your path is and what your goal is for yourself, like actually doing it this week and focusing on it hardcore. For example, if you have a business or some type of big goal like health, fitness, relationships, whatever, you are focusing on it this week with intensity. So that's really good. I feel like it'll be a really productive week for you. And I'm also again seeing like healing conversations when it comes to love, relationships, and friendships, and telling people what your intentions are, what you truly want, even if it is not compatible with those people. I think that's the best thing you can always do, is have these clear conversations. So we're gonna pick 9 cards, 3 years of 3 from the Rider-Waite deck. First card, we have Judgment. Okay, really interesting. I actually feel like some of you are making a judgment call in love and in your life. Like this feels like a week where a really big decision is being made. Some of you may be making the judgment call to let go of certain connections. And it feels more like light friendship connections that aren't really close to you. Or maybe if you're dating, like if you're single and you've been seeing a few people, you may be deciding this week, you know what, I don't think we're compatible, or I don't think I have the time for this. And you may be, communicating that with people like that. On the flip side, I'm also seeing some of you making a judgment call to want to be something deeper with someone. And this could be anyone. This could honestly be someone you have a history with. This could be someone you've been talking to for months or maybe even years. And you may be communicating them to this week, like, I want something serious with you, or I want marriage, like I want this, like this is the future path I want. Are you compatible with this? So I am seeing that judgment call there. I'm also seeing various other judgment calls, and this goes across the board. There's so many examples I'm getting, so you're gonna have to listen to your intuition when it comes to how it applies to your life. For example, some of you might be making the judgment call to switch your major in college, or making the judgment call to quit a job, find something new, making the judgment call, the decision to move, and then you start that journey out, making the judgment call to reach out to an ex or an old person. or try something again. There's so many different examples of this. I am seeing you making a big decision about what you want though, and you're going to move forward with it this week. Second card out is the Lovers in reversed. Oh boy. So I'm seeing two messages here for you guys. One group of you, Libra, is making the judgment call to reach out to an ex or reach out to someone from your past and maybe try to work things out there. Others of you, it is the exact opposite, where you are deciding to fully let go of an old relationship or a relationship because your feelings may be elsewhere. And this is like the final judgment call, it feels like the final nail in the coffin, like it's time to let go and embrace new love here. So I am seeing that. I am seeing a decision being made to let go of something in your life. This could be so many different things. So it doesn't just have to be love. Like some of you might be deciding to give up on alcohol, for example, or cigarettes or a bad habit. It doesn't have to be giving up on something that's dramatic and bad for you, like it'll involve heartbreak. This could be so many different things. Making the judgment call to release something that is not working in your life seems to be a key theme here. But weirdly enough, I'm also seeing for some of you, something from your past may have been good and you're trying to reclaim that good energy, trying to take on positive habits that you once have but no longer have. For example, in the past, some of you might have been avid gym goers, exercisers, and nowadays you find yourself like eating and drinking a lot and being a little lazy. So the thing that you're giving up in the present moment may be that eating, drinking a lot, being lazy, and you may be going back to the past and back to your old ways of doing things that were honestly a bit better for you. In the most dramatic sense, this could be going back to a past relationship or a past job like we talked about, because something that you thought could work in the present is not working. So third card out for you is the Three of Wands in reversed. Yeah, there's a lot of future planning, future thinking here. And I feel like your future is a little bit hazy going into this week. And that's what may cause you to have a very clear conversation with someone about where you want to take things in the future. I don't know. I'm just seeing something like that. Let's get the second row out. I feel like we need clarification. Fourth card, Page of Cups. Yeah, right underneath that Judgment card. Saying yes. These two cards are like telling me that you're saying yes. You're deciding to say yes to a new emotional beginning. A new creative emotional beginning. Beautiful. This could be a new chapter in love coming in. And honestly, for some of you, it's with an old person. I'm just being honest. Or you're making some sort of emotional offer. Center of your spread is the Chariot in reversed. Really interesting. I'm seeing a fear here for some of you of moving. You may want to start a new chapter, or you may have gotten an offer or an idea that will require a physical move for you. And there is some fear attached to that, because I feel like you might be having some loved ones physically around you right now, like some friends or family who you would be moving away from. And that may be where the conversation happens. You may be talking to those people about your intentions for the future. But like there's something deep within your soul that feels like there's something better for you out there, something calling to you. And it will require you to go out of your comfort zone and say goodbye to what you're comfortable with. So I'm seeing this process of leaving your comfort zone essentially. And your comfort zone is everything that's in your daily routine right now, like what you're comfortable with, what you find yourself doing. For example, going back to the fitness example. Right now your comfort zone may be eating, drinking a lot, and being lazy. It'll be out of your comfort zone to return back to your old ways of getting back into fitness, getting back in the gym, and you may be a little rusty. And, that may be discouraging for you, but you have to commit to that. You have to commit to going outside of your comfort zone sometimes in order to bring in the reality, the life that you want. Sixth card out is the Seven of Wands, upright, defensiveness. Defending what you want is what I'm seeing here, because there may be some loved ones around you who are trying to discourage you from making taking a bold action. For example, if you're trying to get back together with your ex, you may have some people around you who don't know the whole story, who are like, oh my gosh, no, don't do that. That's never a good idea, blah. Or if you're trying to move, you may have loved ones around you who are going to miss you, who are like, oh my gosh, but then you're going to have no support system out there and blah, blah, blah. And they're giving you all of this fear, all of these things to worry about. So one thing I am seeing here is the need to listen to your own intuition. And if you're going to inform people of your future plans and ideas, keep in mind they may not support those ideas, and that doesn't necessarily mean that you shouldn't do them. Final row out for you, seventh card, is the Three of Swords in reversed. Swords being pulled out of the heart. I am really seeing here a storyline going on this week of talking to someone from your past and having a new fresh start with them and healing from the past wounds that have occurred there. I'm really seeing the past coming forward this week, which isn't surprising because we have so many planets in retrograde right now, including Mercury retrograde, the planet of communication. So I mean, it makes sense. It really makes sense. You're pulling swords out of the heart. And, I believe Venus is going direct right before this week begins, or around the time this week begins. So there will be some shifts in love as well, and matters of the heart and creativity. So I really feel this week for you, Libra, you are headed in a new creative, emotional direction, and you are kind of infusing things about the past into the present moment with that. Eighth card out for you is the Ace of Swords, brand new communication, brand new direction. Absolutely. Beautiful. Beautiful. I really feel like you're reaching out to someone and you're wanting a fresh start with them. You are getting really, really clear with people about where your life is headed. Like, you're looking at things from your perspective. This is what I want to manifest. This is what I want. If you want to be a part of this journey, you totally can be. I'm just letting you know. An example that I could give here is like, I am someone who wants to manifest marriage, manifest a family and a home. Like, let's just say you're saying this to someone that you're dating right now. If that is something that you also want, you're more than welcome to keep getting to know me better. I would love to get to know you better. But this is what I want. And if you don't want it, like, please let me know. Like, let's not waste our time here. When you have that crystal clear intention, yes, it will cut people out of your life. It will have people and situations and opportunities that are not aligned with you to fall away from your life. However, it makes you a beaming lighthouse to attract what you do want to you. When you have these crystal clear intentions and you speak them to the world and you embody them, you become this giant light that attracts the things that you want to you. So keep that in mind. Final card out for you is the Queen of Pentacles in reversed. Okay. I am in particular seeing a feminine energy here. I don't know why I'm getting two different feminine energies, maybe even three. Wow. I don't know. It'll be different for all of you. 1 to 3, I want to say. Feminine energies who may be very conservative in their outlook in life. They may not necessarily for themselves like big drastic changes. Like they would probably never like make a huge move or make send a risky message or do anything crazy or spontaneous. Like, this is someone who's really kind of boring, stuck in their ways, and lives life a little bit conservatively here. And I feel like that may be the person who you kind of feel like you have to defend yourself around because you're doing something that they wouldn't personally do. And again, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. Listen to your intuition, but just be aware of that. It doesn't mean that this person is unsupportive of you. Well, it does mean that. But it doesn't mean that they don't like you. It doesn't mean that they hate you. They may be trying to give you advice from the love of their heart. However, that advice is just to keep you playing it safe, keep you in your comfort zone. Because in your current comfort zone, they know that you're safe. They know that you're comfortable. I mean, I feel like we all will encounter people in our lives who try to encourage us to stay within our comfort zones and not really take risks, take, big leaps towards what we want. We shouldn't hate those people, but we should not listen to them, is what I want to say there. So, this is a beautiful week for you. I definitely feel like your soul is really guiding you to make a really huge choice here, because where you're currently at, something just doesn't feel right. Like, we have the There's Something Better card here, and I feel like you kind of want certain aspects of your current reality to end, and your intuition, I feel like it's almost like your gut is guiding you to make some type of spontaneous offering, or reach out to someone spontaneously, or communicate something spontaneously, plan something spontaneously, and you feel it from your heart, your soul. We're also seeing a healing of the past here, healing of past relationships, and kind of defending yourself from present relationships that may be trying to keep you overly safe, like an overprotective mother figure energy. Okay, really beautiful week ahead. Thank you for joining me. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. If you want a personal psychic reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my spiritual life coaching sessions and goddess energy intention oil there, so go ahead and check it out. Bye-bye.